Well, looks like there's more problems in the wonderful world of Disney because Bob Chapek has pissed off another employee of Marvel Studios. I am shocked, Cotton. Absolutely shocked. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that thumbs up, subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date on all future content here on the channel. If you guys are unaware of what I'm talking about, Bob Chapek, the guy who took over Bob Iger, this guy, I swear to God, his master plan is to ruin everything Bob Iger has set up for him. Like this dude was on cruise control. Bob Iger did all the heavy lifting. This dude is just like, he just needs to do like a cruise control. Yeah, he seems to just alienate everybody he comes across. He's got Scarlett Johansson suing him for breach of contract. He's pissing off Kevin Feige. Well, now he pissed off the actor of Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings, by calling this movie an experiment. Let's actually go to the article, shall we? So I'm here at superherohype.com, and we go down, and apparently Bob Chapek said this. Bob Chapek said, "It's an interesting experiment," talking about Shang-Chi. "It's an interesting experiment for us because it's only 45-day window. This means that Shang-Chi will come to Disney Plus on 45 days after its theatrical release." If you guys don't understand, Warner Brothers and Disney kind of made this deal with the theaters to where they're no longer doing day-to-day type stuff. So like what happened with Suicide Squad and how Suicide Squad just bombed, that's because it was day-to-day on HBO Max. Well, Warner Brothers and Disney signed a contract with theaters saying, okay, 45 days. You have our movie exclusively in theaters for 45 days. After 45 days is going on HBO Max and Disney Plus. I believe before the pandemic, it was a 90-day window. Movies had to stay in theaters for 90 days. Well, now, due to the pandemic, and let's be honest, the theater chains are really desperate. They need to take whatever they can get right now. So they signed this agreement to where after 45 days, it can go to the streaming services. And Chapek pretty much said that it's an experiment to see how well this movie's gonna do because it only has 45 days in theaters before they put it on Disney Plus. And this kind of rubbed the actor who's playing Shang-Chi the wrong way. And I can understand why. It's like, yeah, can you imagine Bob Iger came out when Black Panther, yeah, this is just an experiment to see if any black people's gonna go see this movie. What? What, you idiot? You don't say stuff like this, even if it is an experiment. There's a better way to handle this, dude. Anyway, the actor who's playing Shang-Chi came out and he wrote on Twitter, he's like, "We are not an experiment. We are not an experiment. We are the underdogs, the underestimated. We are the ceiling breakers. We are the celebration of the culture and the joy that will preserve after the in-battle year. We are the surprise. I am fired the fuck up to make history on September 3rd. Join us." I mean, that was a pretty good, I mean, I can feel the emotion in your tweet. I can feel the emotion in you are fired up, man. They are not taking the Asian community seriously. Have they not seen Crazy Rich Asians? I digress. So, with that said, but seriously though, Crazy Rich Asians made like a shitload of money. So, you know, in actuality, pay attention. I can see where Bob Chapek is coming from. Like, yes, it's an experiment because you're only going to have 45 days instead of 90 days. There's a post-pandemic. Let's see what they can do. And I'm telling you one thing, by not having it on Disney Plus, it's going to have more people go to the theater and watch Shang-Chi. Look at what happened to Black Widow and Suicide Squad. Look what HBO Max and Disney Plus did to those movies. Oh my God. Of course, if you have it in theaters only, guess what? I can't sit my happy ass on the couch and watch Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Bracelets. I have to go to the theater to watch the Legend of the 10 Bracelets. I can't wait to see like what's going to happen with those 10 bracelets, man. It's just like, anyway. But the point I'm trying to make is, yes, it's going to make more money because people who are interested in the MCU is going to have to take their happy asses to the theater. We're going to have to drive to the theater. We're going to have to pay to get in. I'm going to have to sit next to that idiot up front that's on his cell phone through the entire movie. I'm going to have to do all that because it's not going to be on Disney Plus. And guess what? It's going to benefit from it. It's going to make a whole lot of money. Is this a $1 billion movie? Probably not. Like, does anybody think that Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Bracelets is going to be a $1 billion movie? No. Does it have a potential? Yeah, maybe, possibly. Every movie has any movie that's a comic book related property has the potential to make $1 billion. Do I think it's going to? Hell no. But does it have the potential? Yes. Does it have a chance now that it's not going to be on the streaming service? Yes. But the point I'm trying to make is it's now given a chance. It's getting a fighting chance to do something at the box office. Where before you're just, cutting a movie out for. Can you imagine someone like James Gunn putting all of his hard work in the Suicide Squad and they just put it on day-to-day on HBO Max and the movie flops? Like, can you imagine what he's feeling? Like, my movie flopped because these idiots put it on the streaming service. It's a horrible feeling. It's horrible, and you even got people like Scarlett Johansson suing Disney because of what they did in her contract by putting Black Widow on the premium service of Disney+. So yes, I understand where the actor's coming from. Bob Chapek, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he is making awful decisions, awful PR decisions. We're going from Bob Iger, and Bob Iger's no saint, but Bob Iger was basically loved, to Bob Chapek, who seems like he's just alienating and pissing off anybody he can find. Like Kevin Feige's having problems with him, and you don't piss off the godfather of comic book movies. You just don't do that to Kevin Feige, man. This dude made you billions upon billions of dollars. You more than made your money back from that investment of buying Marvel. And Chapek is slowly trying to ruin all that. But that's just my thoughts on it, guys. I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about Bob Chapek's comments toward the Shang-Chi movie, saying it's an experiment? Can you imagine if Iger says something like that about Black Panther? Oh my God, it would be all over the place. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on it. I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.